Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Acc Wednesday, 30th of June 2021. We're looking at the front of the papers. First up, New York Times, picture from Mekelle in Ethiopia. Government forces have pulled out. It's back in the hands of the Tigrayans. Hopefully that's good news for the 1.7 million people displaced and the 1 million people risking severe famine at the moment. Down here, US General warns of civil war in Afghanistan after they leave. China putting Hong Kong under the boot. Delta variant story on the right. Over on the left, Florida condo story. USA Today, Florida condo story. Pressure mounting on Joe Biden over police reforms. Some story about a dog collar which was basically slowly leaking out a pesticide called tetrachlorvinfos. It's a type of organophosphate which is related to the nerve agent sarin, and it was causing a lot of human diseases. Wall Street Journal, civil war in Afghanistan story. United Airlines set for its biggest purchase of planes. Amazon demands company stake from some vendors. Story about Amazon basically getting the rights from companies they deal with to buy their stock in future at what could be below market prices, so really demanding their pound of flesh. What else is there? Home price surge hits record levels. Financial Times, football on the front for some reason, probably because there's 350 million euros of prize money up for grabs in that latest competition. Some kind of story about Iran, some kind of story about China, story about in Britain giving companies money to deal with Brexit. Business travellers from multinationals receive quarantine waiver in England. So apparently, if you're deemed to bring significant economic benefit to the country, you don't have to do quarantine. And if you're not deemed to bring significant economic benefit, well, you can get in the fucking sea. The Australian, jabs, anti-China story, human interest story. Global Times from China, dear leader Xi standing in front of a very epic background. He was giving out medals to people for their service to the country. So thank you for your service. 100-year anniversary is coming up tomorrow. Looking forward to catching some of that. Tehran Times, Iran slams UN for not including Israel, Saudi Arabia in child killing blacklist. UN had some report out talking about war crimes against children, but they made no mention of what Saudi Arabia does in Yemen or what Israel does in Gaza. So fair criticism there. Rest of the paper, mostly the usual stuff, anti-US, that type of thing. Irish Examiner, reopening being delayed. Down the bottom, Teneo CEO quits amid campaign. That's Teneo. We covered this last week. One of the most powerful PR firms in the world, headed up by an Irishman, Declan Kelly. He's had to step down now from his own company over what happened, which was he got drunk and groped a load of men and women at a big charity do, hosted by Harry and Meghan. Irish Times, reopening being delayed. Billionaire Collison buys Abbey Leaks estate for €20 million. That's John Collison from the company Stripe. He's worth $11.5 billion. He's only 30, so best of luck with your new house. I believe it's 2,500 square meters. It's on a massive parcel of land. It has 10 other outbuildings, like little houses on the land, so huge spot. Irish Independent, reopening being delayed. Moneylender writes off debts of all its borrowers. That's Provident. It's a bank, and they've pulled out and said, yeah, if you owe us money, you no longer owe it to us. So congratulations to all the people who got lucky there. Irish Sun, football, terse posting, reopening being delayed. Irish Daily Mail, true crime, reopening being delayed. Okay, we're going to go to the English papers next. Are you ready? Deep breath. The Guardian, football, England 2, Germany 0, life expectancy dropping. Independent, football, EU citizens' rights. The Times, football, school COVID chaos, talking about getting kids back in the classroom. Daily Torygraph, England winning, isolation story, Queen's Jubilee coming up next year. Daily Express, football, the Royals inside there clapping for the football. Something about a story here, some guy who's like Professor Chris Whitty, who's one of the COVID experts. He was attacked apparently by a load of yobs. I don't really know what happened, to be honest. Daily Mail, England winning. There in the little inset, people might be wondering why there's a photo of a little man in a suit. That's His Royal Highness Prince George of Cambridge, George Alexander Louis Windsor Mountbatten, third in line to the throne of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. He is of course a nephew of Prince Andrew, wanted for questioning in connection with his relationship to the paedophile billionaire financier Jeffrey Epstein RIP. Metro, England 2, Germany 0. iMagazine, England 2, Germany 0. Wimbledon, jabs. Mirror, England winning. Plan to end COVID chaos in schools. Daily Star, England 2, Germany 0. Look at that photo. I can smell that photo. And let me tell you, it does not smell good. Alright, if you want to stay off corporate or state media for the day, just click the link in the description. Alright, thanks. Good luck.